threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers Podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
Mindless Banter, 51.
A, Q, and A. I feel like I gotta get everything has to go along.
That's to go on the beat, right?
Yeah.
Mindless Banter, 51, Q&A. We're here. We're excited about it.
We've got some things to talk about.
We do. You guys sent in
Some
tons of
answers to
questions.
give.
Lots of questions. We got lots of answers.
I
We'll
feel like
see.
there's some pretty good questions this time.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
not
thought
a
it was
lot
kind
of
of
repeats.
a mediocre
Really?
Q&A.
I thought it was pretty good.
But it's
There's
pretty
not
good.
some real far out ones.
No, yeah.
But hey, before we get into it,
Yeah, okay.
new sponsor. Super
Yeah.
excited about it.
We're way excited.
Yeah. So, it goes without saying, prepping requires forethought with regard to food, water supplies, power, and protection.
Mm-hmm.
All areas of significant technical preparation. Self-reliant medical care is no exception. The Prepper's Medical Handbook by noted wilderness medicine expert and survivalist William W. Forgy, MD, provides the basis of prevention, identification, long-term management of survivable medical conditions and tells you when to return to the grid and what to do if you cannot.
No doubt.
The organized structure of this book allows you to quickly locate what you're looking for, while the information and techniques can be easily understood and performed with minimal medical training. To purchase or learn more, visit preppersmedicalhandbook.com. Also available through the all-inclusive Amazon.
Yeah, preppersmedicalhandbook.com. And it's a rad medical
It
handbook.
really is, because it's hard to get a medical textbook, even as a medical provider. Like, it just goes into too much details on certain things. It's like,
Yeah.
sore throat, what are the differential diagnoses? And then it breaks it down too much to where you're like, I don't need that information, I just need an answer. And like, this is what this book does. This is like blunt trauma to the eye. It's 2 paragraphs.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of what to do, glaucoma. You know, it covers like tons of stuff that you and your like group of or whatever is going to probably face some of these issues.
Yeah.
And a quick way to reference or figure out what to do is in this book.
Yeah, and so I was looking through it, and like I could understand most of it, and obviously I have no medical training whatsoever, but also it's great for you being a PA, you have the medical training, and it's just a really good
Yeah,
reference
I
guide
think
for
it's
you,
good
too.
for all around. Like, if you have
Yeah.
more experience in medical, if you've done wilderness medicine, it's great. If you don't have any knowledge, it's great.
Yeah,
Like,
for
it's
sure.
Sweet. Go check it out.
Go check it out, preppersmedicalhandbook.com. All right, guys, moving on. We've got some questions for you. First one came from American Prepper Group. He asked, what's your favorite
They
They ask. Well, it's a guy. I know who it is.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Will you have people over for Thanksgiving, and will you talk politics? Cam loves talking politics.
I really don't.
He loves it. Favorite Thanksgiving dish is really hard for me. I love everything at Thanksgiving. The only thing I don't like is the green bean casserole. I just don't do it.
Yeah,
It's not my favorite.
I used to not like yams, but now I really like yams.
Oh yeah, man, freaking. Ooh, with
I
the-
just like look forward to I don't know why, and I could do it at any time during
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah.
But I like the turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, and just like scooping the mashed
my
potatoes
gosh.
with the turkey.
well, then you got to get a little bit of cranberry sauce in there too.
I love the cranberry sauce.
That's how I do it. Too.
I'm like addicted to the cranberry sauce.
I am too, man.
I like the really artificial,
Oh, yeah.
like comes out of cans like
I like all of it. Any of it. I'll take
big
the
old rubber.
I'll take the homemade, and I'll take
Yeah, I
like
like them all too.
yeah, the stuff that comes out in a glob. That's
Yeah.
great too. I love it.
It does.
all.
It just mixes the flavor up.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
I'm
everything.
looking forward to it.
I love stuffing. I love.
I like the
I
stuffing,
love deviled eggs. Do you get deviled eggs on Thanksgiving? We do. Ooh,
My
it's
grandma
great.
used to, but I don't anymore.
I love
She's gone.
those. I love everything. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring it up.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like not a super uncommon meal, but you just like, because it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, it's probably one of my top 3 holidays.
Is it? Yeah.
Christmas has
great.
fallen to like the bottom.
Oh, you don't like Christmas?
I loved it when I was a kid. I like
Yeah.
it for my kids, but everything leading up to it frustrates me.
Sure.
Thanksgiving's like the best.
It is. I
Usually
love it.
go clay pigeon shooting and everything.
Nice.
Will we talk politics? No, my family has no interest in it. I have one brother that does, but no.
There probably will be some. I'll be at my wife's family, and for some reason, they like to bring it up. I used to be really into politics back in the day, and I've recently.
down a
I've
little
toned it way down, yeah. So they always want to bring it up and talk about stuff, but
There's Kobe.
let's talk about something.
What about Biden? What do you think?
Oh, you think we're all going to die?
Yeah.
Everybody going to go to prison? Yeah, no. So there probably will be, but it'll be pretty chill.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, make it chill. It's Thanksgiving.
Chill.
Be
Mhm.
thankful.
And I'm not going to have people at my house, but I am going to somebody else's house.
Yeah, I'm not having any
So there's
at my
that.
house either. I'm going somewhere.
Mhm.
Nobody comes to my house.
No.
The blind pew pew master.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have a Star Wars character on you prepping team, who would it be?
Yeah.
I'm
That's-
going with R2D2.
See, I had a really hard time because these were the ones that I was going back and forth between R2D2 and the one that I
You did
picked.
have R2D2
I
on
did,
there?
yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, you get a bug out, you cut a spot in your bug out vehicle, and he's like, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop,
Yeah.
like spinning around. You're like, R2, fix the rear. The drive
Yeah.
line's a little bit loose. Fix it. Boop, 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 boop.
R2 carburetor's clogged. Get it fixed up.
Yeah, I'm like, he's super smart. And then he's got somebody to talk to. He can project movies, holograms,
That'd
so
be
your
great.
kids could watch a movie.
Yeah.
He can record stuff. He's
Gosh.
basically like a talk boy. He
Yeah,
probably
talk
has
boy.
voice filters and stuff.
Talk boy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd be pretty entertaining.
I agree. Yeah, and fixing the stuff would be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You fix anything.
Shock the piss out of whatever.
No more piss.
No, he shocks you.
Yeah. So I thought about that. That was a really good.
He doesn't pee, poop, doesn't make a mess.
That's right. Mine does pee and poop,
He gets
unfortunately.
depressed though when Luke's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
So
But I'm picking Luke.
Luke
So
would be
that's
great.
what I went with. For one thing, he has the Force. Probably better than anybody. I mean, except for now it's Rey, right? She has the most Force these days.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Force meter looks like.
Well, they ruined Luke, so but
Yeah.
I agree. I think he had
Right.
probably the most powerful.
So he
force.
can fight. He's great, he's great with a lightsaber. He's great with a lot of other things. We know he can milk weird animals.
That's
You remember in which one was it?
second one.
Yeah, the second. Yeah, well, the second.
the ninth
second
one,
new one.
15th,
Yeah.
20th.
He's
force.
milking those weird animals. So he's good. He's good. Luke. Yeah, he's great with
You might
that.
want to straighten up your wrist.
Did you see the video of Trump dancing where he's doing like this dance? No. he's like doing a dance like this, and
Oh,
then people are
no.
putting like it's like, oh, he's whacking off ghosts. That's what they said because he was doing this like for like ever. It was hilarious, dude. I was dying. I was dying with that.
No.
Anyways, and also he was a farmer,
No,
right?
that's true. He was
In a
grew
desert.
up a
In the
farmer.
desert.
Yeah.
You can grow anything.
That's true. That's a
So-
great argument there.
So I'm gonna go with Luke.
Yeah, Luke would be great.
Yeah.
There's always
Then you're
a
gonna see
chance
that
you're going to
video.
piss him off.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
the
going to go to
thing.
the dark side.
Yeah, that is true.
You never know.
But that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good one.
Yeah. This one came from Ruda Mazariottioit.
That's a new element.
I don't know what that is. Which of these supernatural beings do you think is most likely to exist and why? Vampires, werewolves, or zombies?
I said werewolves.
Okay, why?
I've had movies about them. And they're super hot. But I think that like there's just I believe there's a higher chance
Okay.
with evolution and
Yeah.
people being freaky and getting with wolves
People
and stuff.
freaky.
And wolves raising people.
Yeah.
I think a werewolf is
Wolves
probably.
raising people. If a wolf raises you, you
There's
become
a new show
werewolf.
called like Raised by Wolves or something.
Oh, is there?
Came out on HBO. It looks super weird. Like
Oh.
a real sci-fi high. It's high weirdness.
High weirdness.
Who was it that did it too? It was same guy that did Gladiator.
Oh, Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott did. it.
Wow, interesting.
Has what's his name from Vikings that I like.
Oh, I don't
that
know.
Played Ragnar. Anyway, doesn't look. It looks too much for me.
Okay.
Werewolves.
Werewolves.
I'm pretty sure they're real.
I'm going with zombies, Cameron. And there's a reason for this. There actually are like these parasites that they kind of call the zombie parasite.
All right.
Right? It's the fungal parasite
Like the ant one?
Ophiocordyceps.
The one the ants eat and
Uh-huh.
control. That's a freaky.
the zombie
deal.
ant fungus.
Yeah.
So I would say if that's real, who says that couldn't somehow
There's so much fungus around.
There's fungus among us for sure. That who says that couldn't move on to humans and then we actually do have zombies?
It's true.
Right?
You probably have a better argument. Plus, watching social media, I'm like,
Yeah,
brainless.
brainless. Nobody has a
Brainless
brain.
drone.
Exactly. So
So-
I'm going with zombies.
That's a good one.
Okay. You want to get the
Eddie
next one?
Witchcraft.
I'd have had this on.
How do you deal with ticks? I don't know.
I'm someone check me for ticks.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Yeah, we did do. Back in the day, I wrote an article.
Yeah, you actually wrote an article and it's on the website. So if you
Probably the easiest thing is to go through that.
Google casual preppers and ticks, and
Yeah.
it comes up.
Yeah.
But I don't remember exactly what you wrote about it. It's been so long.
I don't know what you're asking here.
Ticks.
If you want prevention, like
Yeah.
Sawyer.
Yeah.
Sawyer has permethrin and
Yeah.
all those. That's the best way to prevent them and, wear long pants. If you get them,
Yeah.
you don't want to burn their bums.
Yeah.
And you don't want to try and smother them with Vaseline. You basically need somebody that has good eyeballs to go down and grab them
Pull them out.
deep
Deep.
at the head.
Deep.
Because the head can come off and stay in there.
Okay.
You don't
I
want
see.
that to happen.
You don't want that to happen.
And then I would highly encourage you to have some type of antibiotic just
Yeah,
in
and
case.
so didn't we say you have to, tuck in your pants into your socks? If you're a girl, tuck your dress in there. Didn't we talk about that at one point, I think? Right? So tuck your dress in your socks, lady.
Yeah.
I think that's something we talked about.
But yeah, you want to wear long clothes and
Yeah.
socks that go real high.
Yeah. You want those knee-high socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one came from Ozzy Boy 91. Things you will miss after the grid goes down. And what's your favorite kind of pizza? It's a really wide array of questions. Wait.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Yeah. But also, what are you gonna miss? Are you gonna miss pizza? For me, what am I gonna miss when the grid goes down? Number one, I will 100% miss podcasting. This is super fun. I freaking love it. I'd be really bummed if I couldn't do it anymore. The next one is energy drinks. These things, I try to limit myself to once a week, and it's usually on podcast day. But I freaking something about them. They taste so delicious, Cameron, and I can't stop drinking them.
Was just talking to somebody about this morning. I'm
Were ya?
like, they are not good. As
No.
a health professional, I hide them.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to see.
Yeah.
But it's just a variety of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
In the fizz.
Coke and all that. It's like,
Yeah.
you got to let's be a little more creative. Like, add some
Yeah.
flavors.
And
to stuff.
they're just crisper than a soda.
They are.
Right? They go down
They're a
better.
little more. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm addicted to
Yeah,
them.
and I'm also gonna miss Netflix. I love me some a good movie or a good series. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah.
And the last two, air conditioning,
Mm-hmm.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
I think everybody knows that we would
Yeah,
kill ourselves.
and a hot shower.
Mm.
Gosh dang, can't beat a hot shower.
No, you can't.
What are you gonna miss for the apocalypse
I-
when the grid goes down?
I'm gonna admit, I think the biggest thing is
Yeah,
I'm not an internet addict, but everything comes through. It's all
Yeah.
your streaming and then
yeah,
articles and news. I'm to lose that
Yeah.
of a quick, easy way to get entertainment.
Sure.
That's gonna suck.
that
It's
is gonna
bad.
suck.
But yeah, for sure, the being able to control my environment, the cold and the hot and all that.
Yeah,
The cold especially, not being able to cool down is the worst.
it is 100%, man.
And
I hate
then yeah.
Okay.
The one thing that probably be good losing the internet though for most people, as I put in here, it's just it'd be nice because I could probably have a real clinic where people come in clueless. They don't have their own diagnosis.
Oh, they haven't gone to WebMD
Yeah.
already.
This toenail rash, pretty sure it's glioblastoma. I've been reading about it.
Yeah,
No,
lymphoma, right?
they already have their some of them. It's you talk to them and you can get a new
Get a do.
You get a do.
Get a do, boy.
You can kind of redirect them oh yeah, you're right. And the other ones are okay, I heard what you had to say, but I'm pretty sure. It's ugh.
Very strongly, this
So
says
it'd be
that
nice
I
to
have AIDS.
remove some of the internet.
I get that.
But as for pizza, I just like plain old pepperoni.
Pepperonis. Yeah, I'm kind of weird. I love a stuffed crust pizza.
Oh, yeah,
You put
stuffed
some
crust is
cheese.
way
You
good.
put some cheese into my crust. I'm a happy man. Nobody else in my family likes
You
it.
put the cheese in my crust.
You put the cheese in the
He's
crust.
a happy man.
Oh, that's a great pizza. But everybody in my family hates it, and they get pissed off when I
Why?
order it. I don't know.
It's
They-
super good.
And then I swear none of them actually eat their crust. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe they just don't like me
Yeah.
because I always want a stuffed crust and everybody gets mad.
Don't waste your time with the crust.
Yeah, exactly.
Put
But
the
I-
money in the pizza. In the regular part.
yeah. But anyways, I love it. I love a stuffed crust. I also love a Hawaiian, and I know a lot of people don't like it.
I'll eat it, but it's not one I ever choose.
Yeah. But just straight up pepperoni, I don't know. Get bored of it.
It is boring,
You know?
but I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's safest.
It is the safest. Yeah. Everybody will eat a pepperoni.
I really like probably one of my favorite pizzas is the what's the one that you have to cook yourself? what's it called?
Totinos.
No, not the frozen ones. The
Great value.
they make them fresh.
Papa Murphy's?
Papa Murphy's.
Or Papa John's. There's both of them.
Yeah,
right?
Papa John's makes them.
Wait,
though.
they make them. Okay.
Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's.
They make a Mediterranean one
Yeah, I've
that
had
has
that.
artichoke, and I love that pizza.
It's good stuff.
So good.
Yeah.
No
I like
pepperoni
it.
on that one.
Are they the ones? No, or is it Papa John's that have like that garlic butter dipping sauce?
It's just oil.
Good Lord,
Straight
that's
oil.
good. It coats your colon. Everything comes out nice and smooth
It
after you
does.
eat that for like a week. You know what I mean?
That's what I do for colonoscopy prep.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Drink a couple of those little cups.
Couple of shots of that, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're on to
Bobby Phillips.
Bobby
104.
Phillips. 104. You 104, Bobby? Dang.
Glad he's still with us.
Would you rather freeze to death, starve to death, or get killed by animals?
1,000% freeze to
Me
death.
too. It's like the simplest, peacefulest way to die.
No, I want to get eaten by a hamster alive. What was the thing you were saying about the hamsters? They have to roll you on their stomach.
Yeah.
They think they can
Crawl
get
on
in your
their belly
belly button. They think the belly button opens up.
They just want to crawl in there.
Yeah,
and
they just
then
want to crawl in there.
Eat
No.
guts.
Freeze to death, man. I've heard that like once you get to a certain point with hypothermia, you just sort of go to sleep.
You do. You lose.
right?
Yeah, you get confused. So I'm like, okay.
Sounds like a normal
I'll
day.
take it.
Doesn't sound too
To
bad.
starve to death would be miserable.
Oh no, no way. Why
And
would I starve to death?
Eaten by like a cougar or a bear? What a horrible way to die.
Gosh, I know, man.
A hamster.
Hamster.
Rats.
Ferrets
Yeah, nobody wants to die that way.
eaten by a goat.
Easy question to answer. Thanks.
Yeah. Next time, come harder, Bobby Phillips, 104 years old. This one came from Don Lomo.
Oh, I don't know.
Don Lomo. If the milk in the fridge is suspected to be bad, do you smell at the milk or for you call or do you call your wife
Do
to
you smell at the milk? Or do you smell it? Do you have someone that smell it at the milk?
Do you smell at the milk or maybe someone else smell at the milk? Huh?
It could be foreign. I'm sorry.
Well, it could be Don Lomo. In every relationship, marriage.
It's a one that
This
that's
is so hard to
smells.
read.
Yeah.
In every relationship, marriage is one that smells and one that calls for the smeller. I know what you're saying, Don Lomo. I don't smell it. I don't know. Like
You
if
dealt
it's,
it.
no, because I didn't smell it. I don't smell it. If it's even close, I just throw it away. I'm that guy. I
Yeah.
don't mess with food that's even close to bad. I'm a bad prepper, probably.
Tawny's that way. I have become a little more that way.
Have you?
But I feel like I have a bloodhound nose. Like I can smell it before I even open the fridge. I'm like, that's bad. I bet.
Come in the garage and you're like, oh, what?
I
Milk's
seriously I
bad.
complain about smells
Really?
all the time. So yeah, I'm
You're the
probably the
smeller.
one that smells it, but it's because I can smell it a mile.
And I don't want to smell bad food. Like I'd just rather say throw it
I
away.
don't want to smell bad.
I
food.
don't want. This is gross. No, I just say throw it away. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna smell it.
Well, milk's impossible because the
Milk's not impossible.
You can get it anywhere.
Get
you
the
want.
store.
But like the ring is all like rotted,
Yeah.
smelling. Like you're like, smell this milk. You're like, ugh, all I smell is sour milk.
Oh, it smells plastic.
I just opened it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. If it's close, throwing it away. Don't even care.
Yeah.
Not
Unless
even
you have COVID, you can eat anything.
That's right.
Lose scent, flavor.
Taste, flavor, scent.
Life.
Lose your scent. You don't smell no more.
The best thing you can do out in the wilderness is get COVID.
You got the COVID?
You lose your scent.
Can't
Nobody can track you.
I hunt. I go get the COVID so I can hunt. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's great.
That's great. The best thing.
I'm
in the
hoping all
world.
the deer get it. Can't smell them coming.
Yeah, it's a deer COVID.
COVID.
COVID. It's like all the old guys say it that way.
COVID.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Old guys were like, the COVID.
And all the young are like, Rona.
Yeah, Rona.
Got the Rona.
The COVID. It's like the way they say McDonald's.
What do you think about this COVID?
Yeah. Now, you sure you got 100 old
What do you
guys that
think
come
about
in
all this
all the
COVID
time?
stuff?
What do you think about this COVID
All the
nonsense?
time. All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about this mask and this COVID?
Well, Biden, what do you think about Biden and the COVID?
Yeah.
Biden and the COVID.
All those damn those vote frauds and stuff. I'm so sick and tired of this place.
Pretty sure my ballot had COVID on it. I didn't touch it.
But the virus is voting for Biden.
Yeah, COVID votes for Democrat. Probably.
Let's keep going. with
Let's
this.
keep going.
I love talking.
How many
about
times you tried to find a comfortable pair of pants, a button-up shirt, and you got the COVID?
something to protect you from COVID?
Yeah. But no, how many times? I mean, seriously, you gotta.
But let's get
No,
for real.
I really want to ask you this question. It's hard to find a button-up shirt that has all the functionality you want, that makes you look sexy, that you can go out.
This dress shirt, no, it's no good.
Stupid. Probably got COVID. But you gotta get something that's sexy. You gotta get something that you can wear outside. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta get something that will last. And what it is off the grid surplus.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. They sent us some clothing a while back. We've been wearing it for months now. Still looks like it's brand new. Still makes me look sexy.
Super durable.
It's great. So it's basically like if you combined outdoor workwear and tactical with a quality fit. That's the hard part. You can get that tactical stuff, and it looks like you're wearing like a
tent.
A tent.
Yeah. Or the arms are for the
Yeah.
Hulk, but
Yes.
the body is for like
exactly.
a woman.
Yeah,
You're like, I can't
don't
fit.
worry. Got a lot of chest room. I got no hip room. You know what I mean? Tons of shoulder
It's
room.
easy to find that crap.
Yeah. But if you want to find the good stuff, you got to go to offthegridsurplus.com, okay? You use our code Casual Preppers, you're going to get 15% off. They just made a new video that, of course,
Yeah, I
of
saw
course,
that.
Facebook has now censored. They can't push it out anymore. It can only be organic. So go check out their video. Go share it, okay? Because Facebook is being dickholes.
Yeah,
So
douchebags.
they got COVID,
They
probably.
got a COVID book.
COVID, yeah. So, anyways, go check them out. Off the Grid Surplus. Use our code Casual Preppers and get that discount.
You gonna be happy you
Uh-huh.
did.
Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff.
All right, Portuguese fly fisher. What kind of non-food and non-weapons should be on a prepper's SHTF list? And Cam will like this one. How to deal with mini strokes. I did laugh pretty hard when I heard that. How to deal with mini strokes during a bughouse situation.
During a bucket.
Well, you got to hope that they don't lose the ability to walk
Because that's going to be bad.
or their vision
Yeah.
or the use of their arms.
So
If
what do we
they
have to-
do? Leave them.
How do you diagnose a mini stroke?
No, that's
What do you
that's the
do?
thing. It's
Is
not.
it the droopy face?
It can be.
Can be.
Mini strokes are tough. It's like usually it's a little confusion or like they do have some slurred speech. But
That's
they're-
every
they're-
day.
they're- I know.
That's every day.
Yeah, that's why I'm guessing that's why he thought I'd like it because
Yeah.
it's freaking hard. It's like
It is,
nearly
yeah.
impossible to diagnose without more testing.
Is it
and
a mini
imaging.
stroke or is it the COVID?
Is it a grand stroke or a mini stroke?
Grand stroke, yeah.
But yeah, yeah, there's no way.
No.
It'd be really hard.
So I love the question. Non-food and non-weapons. Well, that's like a lot of stuff that could be on your list. That's a big ass list
is a
of
big
stuff.
list.
Like we could be here all day listing off stuff. But for me, like the basics, first aid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff. Meds. You need meds. You need to get
Drugs.
them. Muds, drugs,
Mugs.
mud. You gotta prep the mud. I got the
Got
COVID.
covered up in case it's predator.
Predator
Predator's coming
preps.
after you.
Yeah. Tools.
No.
Those are great.
We should do a predator episode. That'd be sweet.
We should.
Maybe Halloween if the Earth is still present.
If we're still around, if the COVID hasn't killed us all. What other stuff you got?
I did like a good headlamp. It's just nice to have your hands free and one that stays charged, and you can look at stuff in the dark
Yep.
and get around in the
I like
dark.
that headlamp.
You don't have to touch it all the time.
Mini strokes today, dude.
If you want a diagnosis, listen
to
to Kobe
this.
today.
I'm off my game.
He's got-
We were in a live stream right before this on Instagram. And like, you look like crap. And I'm like, I do?
You
Crap.
got COVID.
You got the COVID?
But yeah, I'd say invest in a good quality. My preference would be BioLite. I really like their new headlamp. They even
headlamps.
have a more powerful one. I want it.
Ooh, do they really?
Yeah. But that one's super like comfortable and it's super bright. And
Good.
then same thing of like having a good med kit. Like the simple meds are so available, you don't want to run out of them.
You don't know.
Like
you don't.
you're like, crap, I had all that available and now I'm pooping my pants. I don't have any
Or is
pills.
it Imodium, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is you really need to focus on entertainment. You know, when I go up to to my parents' cabin or Tawny's, I'm always like, if we're going to be sitting around a lot, like, and then I'm like, well, what happens when you're in a scenario where the grid's down and you're all stuck together?
Learn how to tap dance.
Right.
Because you tap dance in front of people, everybody's excited
right,
about it.
Right. Try to figure out something that'll entertain you.
Monologues.
That isn't connected to
Monologues are great too. Learn
Internet.
some monologues.
Yeah.
And then you can tap dance while you do the model.
Puppets are super funny.
Yeah, just basically socks.
We got a prepper supply. I want to take the prepper
We should do a whole episode with puppets. We totally should. Maybe we should make a prepper puppet.
We're in a bunker.
Yeah, we're in a bumper. Bumper.
I think Kobe did have a stroke.
I was sick earlier this week.
COVID stroke.
Like I got the COVID.
Yeah, he had something.
Gosh, yeah. Dylan Grafton, 13. You're either 13 or you're the 13th Dylan Grafton. I don't know.
How old are you, Dylan?
No, he wants to know how old are each of you. That's what he said. He did ask that.
I'm 13. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 13, about to go into 8th grade. I don't know what
I don't know
13
what
is.
grade.
Is it
I was
8th
like, that's
grade?
pretty impressive.
Might be close. I don't know. Number one, how old are each of you? Number two, what are your honest predictions about this next year? Is there a means to an end as far as COVID and the economy? This guy can't be a 13-year-old.
No.
Is the next year just as bad as this, or do we see improvements in both? Number one, I'm 39 years old.
39.7, I think.
No,
I'm 39.11.
that can't be 39.7, right?
Aren't you only like 4 months away from? No. You're in April, huh?
April.
So you're 7 months away. You're only 39.5.
Yeah. You're going really hard with the decimal places.
Yeah.
I just do 39.
People round up. Little kids.
Let's
that's
do
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
months. How many months
He's
is
a
that?
13-year-old. So
How many months
thought
is it? You know, like with the babies, they're like, these 14
Yes.
months. You mean he's a year?
Even now, when
Yeah.
they come in there like 36-month checkup, I'm like, what is that?
He's 472 months. My husband.
5-year-old or 6-year-old?
Yeah. So as far as COVID and next year and predictions, I don't know, man. I think there is going to be probably some more lockdowns.
Yeah.
Biden is way more prone to do lockdowns than Trump was and is. But the vaccines are coming online. There's 2 vaccines now, which is great. I want to have a choice when I go to the vaccine store.
Yeah.
I don't want to just say, hey, give me the Pfizer. Now I can get the Moderna as well. There's 2 of them. And
Give
so
me them both.
and give me a
Today.
Give me a suicide cocktail. I want each of them, right?
Yep.
So I think it's going to be about the same. There's going to be a few lockdowns, but I hope once spring comes around, it starts to warm up. We have this vaccine that's heading out to, probably starting with the healthcare workers. Cam's going to get the first one probably. And then probably, I don't know where it's going to go to after that. First responders and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's going to start to chill.
I talked to the pharmacist at, I guess, Walgreens can be one of the first to get them.
Oh.
And so they're prioritizing to give to like the elderly, and then it goes to
They're going to give it to the elderly first, huh?
like the high risk people. I think you just let those get weeded out.
I don't know. See, so I heard a guy who was supposedly he was a expert. He said probably the best way to do it is to give it to the working age people because they're the ones that are
makes the most
out.
sense.
They're the ones that are out and exposed to it more often, and that means they're going to bring it back to the elderly less that way. But who knows how it's going to work? I don't know.
I don't know. And then they said after like the healthcare and stuff, they're going to go. CDC is going to determine who's next, so that's going to open a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Democrats.
So it's going to be a mess.
Who'd you vote for?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get
Maybe they're giving
vaccine.
us truth serum.
What?
I bet you the
What?
shot, and they can inject it and be like,
What?
I like
What?
pornography.
Everybody's going to say that.
But yeah, well, I guess I didn't tell you. I'm 38.11.
Yeah, 38.11. Are you? Oh, yeah, you're going to be 39 here next month.
Yeah.
It's coming. Actually, in a
Coming
couple of
up.
weeks, like 3 weeks.
Coming up.
Is it the 6th?
12th.
9th? 12th?
12-12.
12-12. Oh, that's right. 12-12. That's
12-12.
right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm not a good friend. I didn't remember.
I don't know. I think there will be lockdowns too, but like I feel like the best approach. I think the vaccines are going to get a lot of pushback.
Probably.
Like people are going to lose their freaking minds about them. And the studies, it just doesn't make sense. And I'm not going to get all controversial
Until
here,
Bill
but-
Gates goes out and says, these are great vaccines. Please take them.
Right. They're like they're saying they're 90 to 90. I'm like, come on. We've had a flu shot every year for how many years? And we roughly get a 60% effective.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's like, what
they're
is
saying
this?
it's 90. Like
It's bull.
the Pfizer one at first was 90%.
I
and then
think
they
it
came back
gives
and said it's
older
95.
people an option to get out of their freaking houses.
Get out of
and-
Dodge.
Yeah. So I think it's good, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little bit. I won't talk about that as a health professional.
No, you can talk about whatever you want.
I think the one thing, I really think the focus should be on management. Like, I think they need to make the antivirals and stuff more readily available. 'Cause
Sure.
those have better studies and they're only a short, dose. I don't know. Anyway,
Interesting.
I think it'll be I think that we're going to be better off next summer for sure.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Starting around then.
Gotta
But
be.
I think that there's going to be a lot of mess before then.
I agree.
But anyway.
And that all depends on who is president come January. That's still a little bit up in the air, man.
Ridiculous.
Who knows?
Ridiculous. So anyway.
All right. You got this one? I can't remember. Yeah, it's you. Go for it.
Caleb, the American Patriot. Man.
Caleb.
Hands off. Hands off to you,
After
Caleb.
you.
You guys are best friends.
Don't tell us if we're best friends or not. We'll tell
So
you.
you have a bug in, bug out plan together. Are you guys going to work together in combined resources? I have thought of this scenario.
Yeah.
Kobe and I will be bugging in together. Our families will be bugging in together in a separate location.
Yeah.
We will continue the podcast via ham radio once I
Yes.
get my license.
It's so funny. I was actually going
Game
back.
room, movies. We're going to have a great time.
I listened to an episode like way, but like an early episode, and there you're like, I'm getting my ham radio license this year. That
What
was
that,
the
16?
Yeah, it was like way. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like the third
Yeah.
promise he made. Yeah, I mean, we
What's
do.
your point?
No point. We do have some basic
Carpet needs
plans.
fixed.
I'm sorry, fix it. We do have some basic plans together, but we haven't like sat down like with both of our families and said, now.
I think both of us are preparing independently.
Yeah, for sure.
But we hopefully will help each other out or scavenge from whatever happens.
Yeah, if I die, Cam's gonna come take my stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It's in writing.
But again, I think it depends on the situation. If it's a really bad situation, most likely we're both going to have to be dealing with extended family.
Yeah.
I would suspect so. So,
We want to dig a tunnel underground and connect.
yeah.
So then we don't have to leave our
It's
house.
just a lot of work. You know,
What is that, 2 miles or something?
yeah, it's a mile and a half or something. I just
I'm
don't
going to
have
go
the
down across the
energy.
border because there's some experts that know how to
Yeah.
dig those suckers.
It's just it's a lot of work.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
We'll just connect via
Zip
radio.
line, maybe?
Yeah, we should.
Should do a zip line. It's just one way, though. It's got to be
Just
from
send
my
a
house to
bag
your
of
house.
flour.
Yeah.
Anyway, that
Anyways,
sounds
there's that.
fun.
BCase14 asks, if you knew Grid Down and all the chaos that followed was coming next week, what would you be doing and stocking up on today? Great question. For me, I keep going back to this, but I would max out my freezer and pantry space. That'd be the first place I would go. And then again, maxing out my water and possibly, if I knew it was really bad, then I would probably move my extended family into like my grandpa's house because he's got a much better setup than I do. He's got a well on the property. He's got more.
That's a great idea.
He's got more room. He actually has a wood burning stove and a lot of those things that just make sense in a bad SHTF scenario. So I would probably move all my crap into his house, get my family over there, and then start holing up and
Yeah.
getting
Yep.
ready.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd probably just start stocking up on more frozen goods. Bunch of toilet paper, probably. But no, like steaks, hamburgers, pizza, chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
All the stuff my kids will live on. And then just make sure I'm adding to those things that you can make. Like flour. I'm not going to grind my own wheat. I'm sorry.
I'm not either. I'm just not.
I know. I'm like.
If it gets to that point, okay, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
done.
But I'm like, some of the more quick, like already semi-processed stuff that I'm like, just stock up on it now. Like, don't touch your 25-year shelf life.
Don't touch it.
So if I had it like time in advance, that's what I would do is stock up on those things that are like in the grocery store that you can get right now.
Yeah.
Then worry about the other stuff later.
It's a great idea.
And then probably some solar power options. Don't
Yeah.
have to worry about
Yep.
energy loss.
And the fuel, grab as much fuel as I could, obviously.
Protein.
Propane.
Yep. I've thought about buying a few more like big propane things instead of just
I had one. I bought another one here in the past month, so I've got 2 full propane tanks.
yeah, because it's nice with the little adapter. You can barbecue and stuff,
Yeah, you can fill up those smaller.
and then the heaters
ones.
and everything. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's what I do.
Good.
Tony Mao, is that you?
It's you.
Oh no, Tony Mao. Pocket Dump live on air. What are you EDCing right now while you're doing podcast and why?
All right, great. So I've got the basic stuff for EDC. I got my wallet, right? And I've got the Silent Pocket RFID protected wallet, which is great. What else do I have? I have some gum from a nasty
good.
breath. I am wearing the slide belt survival belt, so that comes with a light. It has a light on the buckle, and it has a knife on
That's
the buckle.
what I almost always have on.
Yeah, and then if I'm at work, usually I'm carrying the Leatherman, the Skeletal, just because it's got the options for fixing stuff and like taking off. I'm always putting on and taking off tripod plates and stuff on cameras.
You use it all the time.
I use it constantly. Yeah, all the time.
good.
So that's why
great.
if I'm at work, I'm usually carrying that. But that's all. I don't really have too much. My on-person EDC is actually usually pretty light because most of my
mine's
stuff is in my kit in the
Extremely
truck.
light today.
Is
As a
it?
matter of fact,
You don't have
I
anything.
don't have anything on me.
You don't have anything.
And I did that on purpose
Okay.
because I could have prepared before. I could have brought a hatchet, an axe, gun.
For sure, yeah.
But that's the thing is, like I have all of my stuff organized in my backpack in the front two pockets.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, I come over here. What if something were to happen?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I needed to carry more, and so I wasn't going to lie to you
Yeah.
and show you I always have my backpack with me, but there's sometimes when I don't, and
Yep.
so I'm not doing it the best way.
Sure.
So I'm going to be honest about it, okay?
You are casual.
Yeah,
So
being
there's
super
that.
casual about it.
Yep.
Anyway,
So that's probably not very interesting for you guys, but that's about all I carry. I think I really don't do a whole lot.
that
so.
gum's a great idea.
It is. It's a great idea. I have it all the time, especially when I'm doing jujitsu.
Is it the
because
same gum you always have?
It is. I never
You've had
change
that
it
in your trousers
all day. Yep. This one came from Smoking Hokey.
Hey,
Hey, Smoking Hokey. Are the hospitals and facilities actually almost filled because of the virus, or is it media sensationalism? Okay. Is it, Cam? What do you think?
oh no, it's Gary. I
What?
don't even want to answer this question
Why?
because yes,
Yes, they are.
I hope that you don't believe that the hospitals are just vacant and people aren't getting overworked,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
stressed out, screwed over,
Yeah.
helping people that have more serious health conditions that
Mm-hmm.
have complications with COVID. They're over freaking staff or no, they're understaffed and overworked. Like
Yeah.
I talked to several people in different hospitals, ones that don't know what I do, and the nurses and the other providers, they're swamped.
Yeah.
Like
And I guess it depends on the hospital and kind of where you are. Like out here, I was talking to the hospitalist out here, and he's like,
we're in a rural town. And
we're in a
luckily-
rural town, but they've said they've had quite a few. He's like, usually we have like 6 to 8 patients, and he's like, right now, 6 of them are COVID.
Yeah.
And 2 of them aren't. And then when they get to a certain point, they send them out to the city because we just
we
can't
luckily
handle.
still have that option.
Yeah, but he's like, because of that, all the rural hospitals are sending those out to the city,
Yeah.
and so they're starting to get just overwhelmed. So I think it's a thing that it's hard to say, but from the people I've talked to, which are actually doctors and Cam, obviously, it is a real thing.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It's like there's a recent article that frustrated me big time about in Salt Lake, people were like trying to get into the hospital so that they could prove and see that this
Yeah.
was just a hoax. And that's like you said, that's what's a little bit misunderstood is
Yeah.
like these smaller hospitals, when they have these complex things, we're not set up to do intubation and keep a patient in that kind of state.
Yeah.
So we have to send out. So you're getting all these rural communities in the big cities. Like, so one, you've got all this population that needs the hospital, and then you have rural places that are sending to more advanced facilities.
Yeah.
Those big ones are going to get overwhelmed, and then what?
Yeah.
So yes, it's
Yeah.
happening. I mean,
But there's also sensationalism going on in the media. So
There
like,
is. I agree
They're
with that.
overhyping it, so it's a mess.
Yeah.
Let's just say that it's a mess.
I think both. Yeah, I would agree. That's probably the best way to put it. Is yes, the hospitals. We need to be more like people need to be more careful and not so skeptical about it. But at the same time, just turn off your TV.
Yeah.
And just be careful.
Just be careful. Yeah.
Wear a condom.
Always.
Oh, did you see that
All
chlamydia's
day.
on the rise in
Is it
Michigan?
really? Great. Of course in Michigan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Wear a condom 24/7. That's all we have to say.
Yeah.
Even if it's fingerless.
I think it reduces COVID. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Got the COVID?
Yeah. J Dizzy 87. How many rolls of paper towels and toilet papers do you recommend to keep in rotation for the upcoming second wave? I went 2 different places last night in search of paper towels, and the first place was out of paper products completely. Like even, I guess,
Printer paper?
the second, which was Walmart, had slim pickings. They always have slim pickings. I got both paper towels and TP because they had it. Good job.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's hard to know. I mean, I I like to keep a
Kobe has
6-month supply.
6 year supply
No.
of toilet paper.
I think I have. I think I have a little over 6-month supply, probably.
You probably do, yeah.
Maybe just because I've actually been building it a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, if you have a couple of months, you're probably okay in most situations, right? So I would just have a couple of months, and that's really not that much.
No.
You know what I mean? Depending on how much you poop, you know?
I think when we get those big boxes, which I need to go buy another one, it's like roughly 6 months.
Yeah, they're big, man.
Well, probably not that much. 3 months probably
4
is a
months.
fair thought.
Yeah.
Fair thought.
Fair.
Fair thought.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
That's a fair estimation.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the paper towels are like, to me, I feel like that's the thing my family burns through the most.
Yeah, I feel like we do go through it a lot too, but I feel like it's really not needed. You can use any kind of towel,
Right.
to clean something up. You know what I mean?
You can.
So I don't worry about
Paper
it as
towels,
much.
yeah. And see, toilet paper is super nice, but I'm like, I feel like in a crunch,
Yeah,
you can wipe your butt with whatever.
sure. You
Toilet
can.
paper's great, but I don't feel like toilet paper can go the other way. You can't really clean things with it.
No, but you can always clean things with a towel,
It's true.
right?
I would clean my butthole with the towel if I had to.
If I had to, obviously, yes, I would. But
But,
it's
yeah.
easier to have toilet paper to wipe your butt,
Right.
and not have paper towels and just use a regular towel to clean up
No.
something that's spilled, right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
But that's me.
It would be really nice. It
Yep.
would be really nice.
Have
I probably should stock up more paper towels though.
Yeah, everybody should. It's
I
great.
like that those shop ones are freaking super nice.
Oh yeah, they're really
thick
nice.
old.
Yeah,
Your finger won't poke through when you wipe your butt.
that's
in the
right.
worst case scenario.
that's right. All right, Texas dietitian.
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 Y'all ever think about trying a game show like Alone, Survivor, or Naked and Afraid to test your skills?
Never.
Nope. Don't want to. Wouldn't do it if they asked me.
Yeah.
I have no desire.
I mean, of the three, I'd probably do Survivor, but I would be
Yeah,
the
I guess so.
stupidest person on the whole thing.
Yeah.
The cameraman would be like, an idiot.
Like we don't in any way say that we're
I'm not
like
a survivalist.
we're survivalists. No. I mean they're fun to talk about those
I
types
could
of
survive
skills.
in my house with food storage.
Maybe.
Maybe. But in the wilderness,
No.
eating bugs and plants, I'd
No.
die the first day.
No. And I'm definitely not
Get a
doing Naked
piece
and
of
Afraid.
twig like lodged sideways and die.
Naked and Afraid. I'm not getting naked with some random girl in a bunch like a production team, a TV production team with my ding dong hanging out. I'm just not doing it.
No.
How stupid
Wouldn't
is that?
matter who the person was. I
No.
would not do it either.
No, I'm not gonna do it. It's just stupid. I don't get it. So
Yeah. So no, Texas guy.
Nope.
Dietitian.
Yep.
Missouri Ellard.
Mm-hmm.
Missouri Ellard. Missouri Ellard. Love you. Love your guys' podcast. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Angel. Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Question. Do you honestly think there will be an abolishing of the Second Amendment under a Biden presidency? And if so, how would that work, you think? Would they come and take our firearms by force? That's high risk there.
It is high risk. And this might be controversial, but I don't think that's going to happen. It never has. And
No.
every time a Democrat comes in, the right starts to freak out, like, oh, they're going to take our guns. So I don't see that there's going to be like a straight up, they're going to change the Constitution saying that you can't have a gun, right? I just don't see that's going to happen.
I don't either.
do think they will work to limit the rights of the Second Amendment. So you do need to be vigilant on, being pro 2A and all that kind of stuff, but they're not going to come and take all the guns. I just don't think so.
Yeah, no.
They've been talking about
They
it.
have weaselly ways of trying to screw over
Sure.
and basically leave the amendment there, like you said.
Yeah.
I think you're right. They'll just kind of tweak it to where
People freaked out when Obama was coming in, like he's going to take the guns. It didn't happen, right?
firearm sales.
Yeah, which is great. I love it. More
Right.
people with guns, the better for
Yeah.
me. But I just don't think it's going to happen. But that's not to say you shouldn't continue to be a 2A supporter and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. I don't have anything
that's
more to
just
say
me.
now.
That's what I think.
But hey, guess what? Our
What?
modern world is crazy.
It is, man. It
Super
is.
crazy. Your laptop, for example, and your phone, it's never really off.
I know.
They emit signals even in airplane mode. And everything from your passport to your credit cards, your subway points, your Ross points from your wife contain RFID identification, and that can be compromised. Just here in Vernal, somebody had a scanner left at the gas station, and
Yep.
so people were probably, I
Yep.
didn't buy 600 gallons of gas.
Nope.
So yeah, freaky. And all of it contains valuable private information that's easily exploited in the wrong hands, especially Russians.
Yeah, I hate them. I mean, I love them.
I love them, but I hate them. This is where Silent Pocket comes in. Silent Pocket offers a range of products you already use: wallets, bags, travel gear, laptop sleeves, key cases, but with the added protection of their patented Faraday technology, which turns your device invisible, safe, and keeps it away from the outside world.
Word.
We talk about EMPs, CMAs, and all the time, and it's time to do something about it. Get your Silent Pocket. Protect your identification.
Do it.
Okay? Go to silent-pocket.com/discount/casualpreppers, 10% off from your order.
Yeah.
Sexy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I got the wall right here, man. Been using it for months. Love it. Freaking love it.
Yeah, hold it up.
Yeah, hold it up.
even higher.
Yeah, right here. Okay?
Sleek little
That's it.
pocket.
It's great. We love it.
Silent Pocket.
This one came from the pasty gangster John Stockton. He says, you're stuck in a post-apocalyptic movie or show with your current supplies and skills. Which movie or show do you choose, and how would you fare? That's a good one, right?
Yep.
I went directly to Contagion.
Yeah.
So the reason I say this is we're all pretty much uniquely ready for this right now.
True,
We've
that's
just gone
true.
through
Yeah.
a very not similar, but we've gone through, we're in a pandemic at the moment. And so I think our preps are sort of, ready for a contagion type thing. So we got, N95 masks, we've got sanitizer, we got food and water. We're already used to not going anywhere. So I'm going to say I'm going to do pretty well in a contagion situation right now.
Yeah, I think that's a
Right?
really good idea.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. Since I couldn't choose it, I'd say the next would probably be like Walking Dead
Okay.
or a zombie movie.
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Because I've got enough stuff to hunker down, and I've seen enough stuff to know how they behave.
Yeah, exactly.
World War Z would be a freaky
Yeah,
zombie,
please
though.
no. I don't want World War Z.
Yeah.
I do not want that.
So, like super fast, contagious, like they just change. But I don't know. That's probably the one I'd say is just like The Walking Dead, because they're pretty stupid zombies,
Yeah, they're dumb.
and the groups make the stupidest decisions.
They do always.
So I'm like, really, if you made better decisions, it'd be pretty easy.
Exactly.
No.
I like it.
And I
Okay.
just wouldn't deal with other groups.
Yeah.
I would kill them all.
Kill everybody.
That's what
That's the rule.
That's Rick does.
Yeah. Oh, Rick.
He did.
Rick the Dick
Angelo Amador.
Junior.
You got chlamydia?
Junior.
Huh?
Junior.
Or gonorrhea? One of the two. He's a Michigan boy.
He's gonorrhea.
Blinds and curtains open during the day. Let the sun shine in or shut off the outside world.
Shut.
That's funny. I'm the same way.
It
Drives me nuts at nighttime. I'm like, who opened all these?
I know, yeah. My wife hates it because she's like the complete opposite. But
Same with mine.
I'm like part vampire. Like, don't want the sun
I
in.
like the lighting in here.
Yeah. In
Turn on light.
Like I like the like cozy. Like you got everything shut. You got some nice incandescent bulbs
I
going.
like it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like the soft
Mhm.
white, like a nice,
Exactly.
like
A
comfortable.
little bit of a yellow glow is
Yep,
kind of
I
what I
agree.
like actually. But the thing is, if you're trying to watch television, you got the stupid glare off of the sun.
Yeah.
You might as well
Trying
just
to
throw
eat
your
and you
TV
get
in
a
the trash.
reflection on your fork.
Yeah, it's like you blind yourself.
Freaking
basically.
hurts.
Yeah,
Then you don't know where the food goes.
yeah. You're confused. Mini strokes
Yeah.
abound.
It's just you can't control. Like you don't have tinted windows. It's just too much.
Just
the
no.
sun is just too much.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate
I'm
the
the
sun.
same way though. I'm like, shut everything. I don't
Yeah.
want anybody peeping in here. I'm peeping out.
My wife always comes in. She's like, "Oh, well, see, you've been in here because the blinds are all shut." It's like, yeah,
Really?
Yeah, she can tell.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Sorry, dear.
Yep. Yep.
This one came from Matthew Sharon. What games do you have set aside for prepping?
Sharon.
Sharon.
My kids play Yahtzee sometimes. There's some weird Disney search game where you have to get a little microscope, a little
Nice.
magnifying glass to find stuff.
Mm.
Some of the God, I can't remember what they're called, where you have to like guess by making shapes with Play-Doh or
I don't
act it out.
Oh, yeah.
What is that game?
Cranium?
Cranium.
Cranium,
Yep,
yeah.
My kids like Cranium.
It's great.
And then Ravine. My kids really
It's
like
fun.
Ravine.
Yeah,
It's like one of the prettiest board games.
it is.
And then Skulls, that's that one with the coasters, where you have to guess
Oh, yeah.
who has a skull. My kids like that one. And then Headbands.
Headbands, yeah, my kids like that too.
Pretty simple.
My kids like Clue. We play Clue once in a while.
Oh, yeah. My kids like, I don't know why I don't really like Clue.
Yeah, it used to be way funner when I was
Yeah.
younger. It's not.
But my
quite as
wife
fun
likes it. My kids like it.
anymore. Sushi Go. Have you ever played that?
I don't think I have.
It's super fun. It's a fun
Sushi
game.
Go.
Yeah, Sushi Go. Quicks. Our
I play
family
Quicks.
loves Quicks. That's a good one. Uno, obviously.
Yeah, Uno's great.
My kids love like the One Night Alien and One Night Werewolf games.
Is that the one where you have to use your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I never did play with you, but
It's pretty fun. Ravine, Monopoly. Obviously, you can play that forever.
I'm
I like,
still playing it.
I like chess. Chess is great and card
I
games.
used to like chess a lot. I haven't played it in a long time.
Man, we need to play.
We should.
Yeah,
In
I
our
actually
prep-
just
let's
finished
put it in our prepper.
the series on Netflix. The what the hell is it called?
Bobby Fischer.
No. It's about the girl who's a chess player. I don't remember what it is. It's really
Her
good
name's
though.
Bobby Fischer too.
Her Bobby with an I, Fisher. Bobby with an I.
What? I didn't know there's a chess one.
Yeah. What the crap is it called? Anyways, I'll figure it out. You read the next one.
Okay.
What the heck is it?
Mick Piekarski.
Mick Mouse. Mick Mouse.
Piekarski. Micah Piekarski.
Mm.
That's probably more like Piekarski. How would you survive a giant monster attack? Would you evacuate or would you loot and hide? So
The Queen's Gambit. The Queen's Gambit. That's what it's called. It's great.
I've seen this. Is that what that's about? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's about
Sounds
chess.
stupid.
It's good actually. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a chess player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was another one of those like the crown,
Like the
or
crown.
something.
No, nope. The Queen's
Um,
Gambit is like a move in chess.
Yeah, I haven't played it forever.
Yeah.
It's one of those that you only have when you're on like church missions. Like, what do we play?
Chess.
Cards are the devil.
We used to go to Lake Powell every year, and my step-brother-in-law had 4-way chess. So you'd have 4 players playing
Holy
chess
crap.
at once. It was fun. Good times. Anyways.
So the giant monster attack.
Yeah.
I've had dreams about like a huge like Titan
Really?
attacking, and I'm like, that would be the creepiest thing ever.
It would be bad.
Just like pushing your house out of the way and grabbing you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that would be extremely terrifying.
It would be.
I would evacuate to somewhere that doesn't, that's kind of like hidden up in the hills or somewhere they're not going to necessarily, like if the town, they're just going to pee on it and step on it.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would go to the basement because that's going to be my best bet of living,
Yeah.
right? Is in the basement. But you're right. You probably just need to get out
I'd
of
probably
an urban
evacuate,
area.
Go to a cave.
That's a good idea. Yeah. We should go up to the cave.
But then what if you like just
Yeah,
sticks
no.
a big mud pond?
You're done. Just like scoops the ground right up against the cave.
Well, that's a bad idea.
Well, now we're dead. Let's see if we can get out
That's
the
what I was
other
like,
end.
thought about that. I was like, well, what if he blocks it?
Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. You need a good cave system.
Yeah, you'd have to have a way to get out the
Multiple
other
exits.
side.
But yeah, that would be freaky.
I don't know, man.
There's a it was like a banned game too, made in Russia, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's like a Russian policeman that's like a giant,
Oh, wow.
and like you're like trying to sneak around houses to get away.
Oh,
And it,
really?
like looks at you and like grabs you.
Oh, that's
when you get
creepy.
too far. It's super creepy.
I will lead you now.
But I think because it was like it like caused a little too much people,
Anti-Russian?
Like, yeah, well, like the whole policeman being like
Oh,
the bad guy.
that makes sense.
and then
Yeah.
like control of the government. But
Yeah.
it was pretty. It looked. I wanted to play it because it
That's
looked
interesting.
disturbing.
Uh.
Anyway,
All right, this one came from Jake Dudley. Rank your most valued trade skills 1 through 7 for SHTF. 7 is the least important. Carpentry, metalwork, electrical, plumbing, ag farming, animal husbandry, hunting, and field dressing.
yeah, that's good.
What do you think? Do you want me to do mine first? Or
Yeah,
how do you
mine
wanna do
are
this?
almost. I had 2 that I switched. around.
Okay. My number 1 was carpentry. Just because I feel like if you can build stuff, if you build it, they will come.
That's
I don't
true.
know what I was going to say there. But
There's
you know,
just so much.
yeah, there's so much you can do,
Yeah,
right? 'Cause
I
if
need
you-
a carpenter in my group.
I do too. Ag and farming because if it's a long term
Kind of a green
situation.
thumb deal.
Yep. And then electrical because if you can
Repairs
get
and-
electricity up, and you can jimmy rig it somehow,
Yeah.
boy, you're gonna be doing good.
Well, it includes all the batteries and
Yep,
solar. Like you gotta have
exactly.
good electrical skill.
And then hunting, because I think it could be important in a short term, and then once you get into a long term, those skills could overlap for security, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go with metalworking,
Mm-hmm.
and then animal husbandry, and then plumbing because I don't know, you can poop on the ground if you need to.
I know. I put the plumbing at the bottom too.
Did you?
I had the same. I had carpentry, ag, electrical, hunting, but then I put husbandry just
Okay.
like kind of a little above because I'm like,
Sure.
You might be able to sell and breed,
Yeah.
make some
I
money
can
off that.
breed.
Then metalworking and then plumbing.
That's good. I like that.
Pretty much the same.
Okay, great. Anyways, that's what we have today. We do have a couple of reviews, though, so we'd like to take a look at those. The first one we have is the Going Gear EDC Club. Do you have the paper for that, Cameron?
I was going to look for it. I was going to go online, too.
The paper isn't in the bag you just threw? I don't think it was. Okay, interesting. So if it's not in there, then we might be in troubles.
Not in there.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they have some pretty sweet stuff. We actually have the smaller version.
Opiniel, yeah, I don't know, how do you say that?
France. Opiniel.
Opiniel, yeah. So they're really cool, lightweight, like wooden handled knives.
Yeah, it's a
Just
simple knife, but
classic.
like a lot of use.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Sharp sucker.
You also have the Going Gear EDC Club sticker, which is actually a really cool
I like
sticker.
that sticker.
I like it, yeah. And then you have what else was in there? Oh yeah, so there's this
you had a
like desk or your nightstand like leather EDC gear holder from Altandina, yeah. So it's leather. It's really cool looking.
yeah. I mean,
awesome.
a lot of uses for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Stick it out in the rain.
Yeah.
Maybe has some rain catchment.
Mm-hmm. Put some milk in it. Drink milk straight out of it.
Eat bullshit chips.
Chips.
Have
yeah.
friends over.
Salsa, even maybe. I don't
But
know.
yeah, you can get this $60. We'll get you this little kit. Oh, and then the
Oh yeah, the mini knife.
so we
and
had the
Right in the Rain.
Right in the Rain is also part of this, and then this teeny tiny Spyderco
It's tiny.
knife, which is pretty cool.
It's like an inch long, 2 inches long, maybe.
Yeah,
And
so
then
they send some pretty sweet stuff.
yeah, Going Gear EDC Club. And then the next thing we have, and I'm gonna see. I don't know if Cam's gonna use this for next while or if I'm gonna use it. We're gonna see. But we have a good friend out of his business is called Dresser Leathers. He makes like these super awesome, like handcrafted leather goods. Like they're nice, like super nice stitching. The wallet he sent us was really cool. It's a very slim type wallet, but it also has a ferro rod built right into the outside of it. So you
Yeah,
gotta go.
that's pretty sweet. I like how tight he
Yeah.
made it because that's the problem. Is you get like
They're too fat.
even the aluminum ones with the
Yep.
rubber. I'm just like so
Too much.
freaked out. Stuff's gonna slip out.
Yep. But it's great. Dresser Leathers, you can find them on Instagram or you can just go to, I think it's dresserleathers.com. Yeah, dresserleathers.com. And he does like shoe and boot repair and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's
Upholstery.
upholstery and stuff.
Yeah, it's a really cool
I've been wanting
stuff.
him to do the old bug out vehicles bench seat.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sweet.
I haven't
That'd be
gotten
super
around to it yet.
So go check them out, Dresser Leathers.
For shizzle.
Anyways, that's all we got, Cam.
Yeah,
Thank you.
answered everyone's questions.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Come check us out on all of the platforms that we're at on social medias. Thank you so much. Anything else, Cameron?
Nothing.
Stay survived.